is requested by a board member. Item 2 is approval of the minutes of the September 30th, 2025 meeting. Number 3 is the approval of claims. Number 4 from Secondary Roads, Laura Severs, approval of underground utility permit for long lines. Number 5 from Human Resources, Melissa Thomas. Item A is authorization to initiate hiring process. Item B is approval of award certificate to Kyle Gates. Item C is approval of an on-call courthouse security officer. Item D is approval of the Woodbury County seatbelt/restraint policy. And lastly, item 6 from Board Administration, Karen James, approval of resolution thanking and commending Don Armstrong for his years of service. And item B, approval of resolution thanking and commending Tony Winger for his years of service. And I will move that.
Second.
Motion by Bittinger, second by Nelson. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passes 5-0. Excuse me. That moves us on to item number 7 from Safe Place, Stephanie Pickenpaw. It's the approval of and the presentation of proclamation for Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And so with that, I will, do you want anything you want to say first, Stephanie, or before I read the proclamation, or introduce yourself? Yeah, go ahead.
So I just wanted to say that we're deeply grateful to you guys for proclaiming October as Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Domestic violence touches every part of our county, neighbors, coworkers, friends, and family. This proclamation reminds us that ending abuse takes all of us. By sharing resources, wearing purple, and speaking out, we send a clear message. There is no excuse for domestic violence, and everyone deserves to live free from fear. We invite you to wear the purple ribbons handed out today as a visible sign of your support for survivors and your commitment to help end domestic violence in our community. On behalf of Safe Place and the survivors we serve, thank you for standing with us.
Thank you. And we'll read the proclamation. The proclamation states, whereas domestic violence is a serious crime that impacts individuals and families across every Siouxland community, touching all races, ages, income levels, and lifestyles, and is likely affecting someone you know, every 9 seconds a person experiences this crime, and whereas 1 in 3 women and 1 in 9 men will experience violence in their lifetime, and domestic violence violates basic human rights by stripping away dignity, security, and self-worth through physical, emotional, sexual, psychological, and economic abuse. And whereas Safe Place works every day to end these acts of violence and help survivors rebuild their lives. And whereas in Siouxland, Safe Place provides services 24 hours a day, every day of the year, and last year alone responded to over 1,500 victims fleeing abuse, ensuring that despite high demand, no one in immediate danger was turned away. And whereas domestic violence affects the entire community, and only a coordinated community response can end these crimes and sustain the funding needed for these life-saving services. And now, therefore, Woodbury County Board of Supervisors do hereby proclaim this month of October 2025 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month in Woodbury County, Iowa, and urge all citizens to actively participate in the scheduled events and programs and to think about the fact that it is someone you know. Be it resolved the 7th day of October 2025. All right. Thank you, Stephanie, for being here.
Thank you.
All right, we're not yet to our 4:40 p.m. set time, so let's go down to number 9 from Board Administration, Ryan Erickson, approval of resolution for inter-fund operating transfer for fiscal year 2000.
Mr. Chair, if it's all right, I'll move item 7.
Oh, I'm sorry, thank
And
you.
I'll second it.
Thank you. Motion by Ung, second by Nelson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, say nay. Thank you, Supervisor Ung. Let's jump down to number 9 from Ryan. So Ryan, go ahead.
Yeah, this is in order to stay compliant with state laws on our health insurance fund. We needed $816,846 as of June 30th. We were approximately $125,000 short, so we need to make a resolution to transfer $125,000 effective as of June 30th. And, you know, I've already discussed it with the auditor, and he okayed this transfer.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it's just our health claims have been more than what we have collected during the year. So this is to fix last year, but we will probably need to address this going forward.
Okay. All right. Any questions by the board?
I'd move it. I'll second.
All right, motion by Nelson, second by Carper. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, say nay. Motion passes 5-0. Let's move on to item 10 here for myself. This is just approval and receive for signature a resolution to designate voting representatives for the Iowa State Associations of Counties. You saw in your backup, this is just a resolution just stating, directing who to contact, reach out to regarding ISAC. So, any questions with this? Okay, I will move to approve.
Second.
All right, motion by Bittinger, second by Nelson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passes 5-0. All right, so we got a couple more minutes. Let's move on here, and we'll come back to reports on committee meetings. Anybody have any reports on committee meetings?
I just got something real brief here I could go over.
Can you turn your microphone on, please?
I just got something brief here. Let me just go over it quick. And this is concerning the Commission of Veterans Affairs. They just had a claim for $1,300 for Armstrong Van Houten Funeral Home. And also, let's see, there's just a pancake breakfast coming up November 8th for veterans here in Woodbury County. So, and that will be held at, let me get the right place. They don't have that listed, sorry. And also, the coordinator will no longer be responsible for the DA van, or the DAV van. I guess they don't have enough volunteers for that program, so I guess they're not gonna have a driver for the van. So that's just what I want to pass on.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, any other committee meetings? Okay. Hearing none, let's go on to citizen concerns, item 12. Any citizen concerns? Anyone come wish to speak to any item not addressed on the agenda today?
I feel that Woodbury County kind of dissed veterans. My wife's husband, former husband, he died of cancer. He served in Vietnam, built roads and bridges. Of course, a lot of Agent Orange. That was probably the reason that they awarded him. Well, they didn't award him. They gave Vietnam veterans, as I understand it, free taxes. Your taxes would be paid. Well, we moved in August, the end of August or the 1st of September, and according to your rules, it didn't make any difference whether the government awarded him free taxes or not. If we didn't tell Woodbury County that we were moving before July, there's no benefits.
Sir, let me come back to citizen concerns. We're at our 4:40 set time for an agenda item. We'll come right back to you, okay? We've got a couple of things we have to address here at our 4:40 PM set time. We'll come right back, okay? We'll give you more time to speak here for that. From Planning and Zoning, Daniel Priestley. Item A is to receive final report and recommendation from the Zoning Commission meeting held on 9/22/2025 to approve zoning ordinance map amendment from agricultural preservation zoning district to agricultural estates, zoning district on parcel ending in 0004 for the Lefebvre Family Trust. All right, Daniel?
Yes, this is actually in conjunction with a minor subdivision that the applicant went through, and as far as the zoning commission, and to establish 2 lots, and we have to look at converting this over to agricultural estate, so they'll be eligible in the future to build a house on the property. So it's kind of routine with the subdivision. In a subsequent week, we'll also have the plat on the agenda.
Okay.
The zoning commission saw everything in order and recommends approval.
Okay, all right. Any questions by the board? All right, I will move item A.
Second.
All right, motion by Bittinger, second by Nelson. All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passes 5-0. We'll go on to item B to conduct the first public hearing on proposed zoning ordinance map amendment rezone from AP to AE on parcel ending in 0004. With that, we will open the public hearing. At this time, just please come state your name and whether you want to speak for or against this or any comments.
Seeing no public comments, I move that the public hearing be closed.
All right.
Second.
All right, motion by Nelson, second by Dietrich. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion passes 5-0. Item C is to approve the first reading of the zoning ordinance map amendment rezone, and I will move that.
Second.
All right, motion by Bittinger, second by Nelson for item C. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passes 5-0. That leads us on to item D, which is to receive final report and recommendation from the zoning commission meeting held on 9/22/2025 to approve zoning ordinance text amendments aimed to establish maximum dimensions for accessory dwelling units and to allow them to align with primary dwellings without adhering to Iowa Code 331.30127A1 and counties lacking building codes. The amendments will include utility scale energy systems in the public notification subsection, correct references to telecommunication towers, and remove co-correlation requirements to align with state regulations. The road use and repair agreement referenced in the solar energy section will also be updated. Other necessary changes will include reclassifying page numbers, sections, and content locations within the zoning ordinance. Anything with that, Daniel?
Yes, again, the zoning commission sends this recommendation over to approve this item. Basically, usually we don't like to do a huge package deal, but this is clumps together the accessory dwellings. We're bringing this back to align it up as a county without building codes, to include the enumerated dimensions within the county ordinance, adopting it from the state. And then there's various, going through, kind of auditing the ordinance. We saw the need to do some housekeeping measures to the public notifications as far as having solar come into the ordinance last year, cleaning up telecommunications tower references in the ordinance, removing the co-location requirements, which Iowa Code did several years ago, changes that the legislature put in, and revising or correcting a road use agreement reference in there, so kind of linking up and cleaning up those various aspects there. So.
Okay. All right. I will move that.
Second.
Motion by Bittinger, second by Nelson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passes 5-0 on item D. Item E is to conduct first public hearing on the proposed zoning ordinance text amendments, and with that, I'll open up the public hearing. Anyone who can come to the microphone, just state your name, and if you want to speak for or against this, this is the time. The public hearing is now open.
Seeing no public comment, I move the public hearing be closed.
Second.
All right, motion by Nelson, second by Dietrich. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passes 5-0. Item F is to approve the first reading of the zoning ordinance text amendments, and I will move that.
Second.
All right, motion by Bittinger, second by Nelson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passes 5-0. Item G is to receive final report zoning commission recommendation for zoning ordinance text amendments to revise the land use summary table of allowed uses, section 3.03.4, to classify public service garage as a conditional use within the agricultural preservation A zoning district to the agricultural estates AE zoning district.
Again, the zoning commission examined this at your direction and held a public hearing. It went very smoothly, no comments in opposition. And this would designate the eligibility for AP and AE to consider public service-based garages there. So they definitely send their recommendation.
Okay.
I would move it. Move to receive.
Second.
All right, motion by Nelson, second by Dietrich. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passes 5-0. Item H is to conduct first public hearing on the said zoning ordinance, text amendments. And so we'll go ahead and open up the public hearing. Once again, if anyone wants to speak for or against this, please come to the microphone and state your name. Any comments?
Seeing no public comments, I move the public hearing be closed.
Second.
All right, motion by Nelson, second by Dietrich. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passes 5-0. And item I is to approve the first reading of the zoning ordinance text amendments, and I will move that.
Second.
Motion by Bittinger, second by Nelson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passes 5-0.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Ms. Priestley. All right, back to citizen concerns. Come on up, sir, again. And could you just state your name? I don't think we got your name on the first time.
I'm Jim Heck.
Jim Heck, okay. Yeah, Jim, go ahead.
Well, this benefit that my wife had, we're trying, her and I, the only income that we have is Social Security. So this was quite a benefit. And because we didn't know that you had to report that you were moving by July 1st, we were denied this benefit. It just seems like to me that it was kind of a slap in the face to veterans when the government had awarded this, and then Woodbury County comes up with rules that, well, throws it out. That's all I got to say.
Okay. Thank you for coming today. All right, any other citizen concerns? All right, seeing none. Any board concerns?
I have one.
Yes,
Sorry.
Shawna?
I got some updates on the primary election.
Okay.
For today, for 4 o'clock updates. Total ballots cast, we have 2,558. Of those 2,558, 442 are absentee, and 2,116 are ballots voted at the polls. So
All right.
Michelle says it's pretty good turnout so far, and so
Good,
see how it goes.
that's
That's it.
good.
And the polls close what time tonight?
Oh my gosh.
Wrong person to ask.
I think 7.
Yeah. All right, any other board concerns? Just remember the board on Thursday at 1 o'clock will canvass the election. 2 o'clock is an LEC meeting, and then the board, we have a joint closed session LEC meeting Thursday afternoon. But any other board concerns? Okay, seeing none? All right, we are adjourned. There's none. Thank you, everyone.
For the joint closed session, I would probably shoot for 2:30 and then, yeah, see what happens.